USWA Championship Wrestling. I'll tell you what, Corey, we got a huge one coming up today. Got a big special announcement.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, definitely.
Wait a minute, before we get into any special announcement, I made a special announcement last week, and I got another one this week.
We got a special wrestling. Well, I tell you what, go ahead and let's be done with this. Then we got a special wrestling.
That's right. Go ahead. You ready for this? You ready for this? Hooter girls, we got some. Come on, girls. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they are here today.
There they are. There's Mandy and Dot. You girls are lovely. You're going to take care of business here today, right? All right. Just look, cameraman, people, get some shots of these beautiful girls instead of these two ugly mugs right here. Come on.
Can we make a wrestling announcement?
Yeah,
Corey, first of all, a big show coming up.
Big one today. We got Unified World Champion Colorado Kid. He's going to be here today.
Oh,
we've got the new
deal.
ladies champion, Tasha Simone.
Yes.
She's going to be here, yeah. Six-man tag team action to the expiration of our time. We've got a big one here today.
Oh, yes, indeed, and that big announcement.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss this, let me tell you, because
What is it?
the USWA Championship Committee has decreed that there will be a USWA Tag Team Championship match right here in this ring today.
Wait a minute,
You are going to get to see it right here.
Wait a minute. What? No way. Wolfie D and Brian Christopher are the tag team champions. You don't think they're going to be partners here today, do you?
Well, I don't know what's going to happen there. I know they've got great, huge problems, and especially we'll talk about that, too, what happened here last week. But the committee says they better show up and defend the belts. If they don't...
Against who?
They'll be stripped of them if they don't defend them right here today.
Their partner, their opponents are here.
That's exactly right.
And ready to go. As a matter of fact, rather than making the announcement about who their opponents are, maybe we ought to just bring their opponents in. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Let's see them. Here they come, the opponents, the challengers for the USWA Tag Team titles.
All right.
Coming up here today.
And we're here for one reason, and that's to win the USWA Tag Team Championships. We're fixing to get the USWA where it used to be a long time ago. I'm going to tell you this right now. You people know who we are. You people know what we are, and you people know what we do, and that's kick some people's butts. And every time you see us walk through this curtain or walk through a curtain in a building, I don't care where it's at. I don't care if it's in Memphis, Tennessee, Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get their heads busted open. We're going to go from corner to corner. It's going to be old school. It's going to be blood and guts. We are going to take care of business, and we going to get everything going like it used to be.
There they go. Ron and Don, the Bruise Brothers in here to challenge for the USWA Tag Team Championship belts. That match is scheduled. Championship Committee says have it here today, and we will do that. We better get underway. We'll be back with USWA action coming up in just a moment. Don't miss this one, fans.
Ooh, yeah. The Macho Warrior, Rick Hogan, comes to the USWA, and Randy Hales is a visionary because he said I'd get gold here, and lo and behold, Brian Christopher, I've got your title. Now, next order of business, baby, is the Colorado Kid, because the Macho Warrior is styling and profiling, baby, and Colorado, it's time for you to walk that aisle. Woo! And all my little warriors are cheering for Rick Hogan. Bert Prentice, daddy. Colorado Kid, brother. Randy Hales, brother. Bert Prentice, brother. What are you gonna do, dude, when the Macho Warrior Rick Hogan comes after that unified title, brother? Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Randy, I love him.
He is great. He is the USWA champion, and he'll be the world heavyweight champion. Tell him what he's doing. I hate Colorado Kid.
All right. Yeah, he's here. Corey Macklin.
He is here today. As a matter of fact, we're going to have him right here in the ring with our next action here on the USWA. One fall, a 10-minute time limit for this action. This is a non-title match. We're coming up right now on USWA Championship Wrestling. 207 pounds from Sydney, Australia, Jamie Dundee, the opponent today. making his way to the ring.
Life on the show, man.
On the other side.
The Hooters Bills and Jamie Dundee, we have life on the show now, boys.
231 pounds from Boulder, Colorado. Unified World Champion, Colorado Kid. One fall, a 10-minute time limit. This is a non-title match, Dave.
All right, thank you, Corey. We'll be looking at what could be some great action.
I want to apologize to you, Jerry.
What's the matter, Randy
I
Hale?
want to apologize because you got cheated in Jonesboro, Arkansas. I want to apologize that you have to look up there. Doesn't it make you sick and sad to see the Colorado Kid as the unified world heavyweight champion? Doesn't it make you sick, Jerry? It makes me want to tear my clothes off and go.
Don't take your clothes off, Randy.
And I don't know if I'd bring that up either.
Well, I'll tell you what, Randy. Come right over here, Randy. I'll tell you one thing. You know, it just, what does it tell you right here? The Colorado Kid, one of his first times on TV, is a non-title match. Every time when I was a champion, I defended. Every time I stepped in the ring, the title was at stake. Right, Randy?
Every time. I hate this Colorado Kid, but you know what's worse? You know what I'm going to say.
What?
Look what's across the ring. Bert Prentice is the biggest, fattest goof I have ever seen in my life. He's embarrassing, and what's he even doing? Did you need a manager?
Never.
Just
Never.
to handle your business dealings.
Wait a minute. You had managers.
Well, you know, that's right. Sam Bass at one time was my manager, but he handled all the business. Sam Bass never once interfered in a match of mine.
Oh,
you
no.
watch Bert Prentice. He's the world's worst on it, isn't he, Randy?
Yes, he is. Last week, he tried to put his hands on me. This is not fair. Jamie Dundee is in a handicap match, Jerry. He is in a handicap match.
2 against 1.
This ain't fair. This ain't right. Can I do something to even up the score?
Do whatever you want to do.
No, you stay out of it, Randy. Bert Prentice hadn't interfered in the match at all. He's standing over in the corner of the
but
Colorado
just the
Kid.
sight of Bert Prentice standing over there is distracting enough. Take a look at him. He obviously fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Look at that big, beastly, ghastly face of his standing there. That's enough to distract.
No.
What?
Randy Hales has brought Bill Dundee out here.
Well,
for
that's
heaven's
only
sake.
fair. Let's even the sides up. I agree.
What is this? Randy has sent Bill around.
Bert Prentice over there. I went back, got Bill Dundee. Now we'll have a fair, even match.
Randy, you used to be the matchmaker, the promoter around here. You would have never let a match like this take place to begin with, would you? One-sided, lopsided match.
Certainly not. You know me, a perfect record. I certainly wouldn't look at Bill Dundee now, advising him. What is Bert? How could Bert Prentice advise anyway? He's here to interfere.
You hear that, Dave?
Well, maybe, but he hasn't interfered yet. Have I ever seen Bill Dundee interfere? Well,
Whoa!
maybe. Jamie Dundee hung onto the ropes. Colorado Kid's in trouble. Jamie Dundee immediately on his throat.
Don't you hate Bert Prentice? Don't you hate Bert Prentice?
I despise him.
Do you despise Bert Prentice?
I got to tell you, Bert Prentice has behaved himself the last several times I've seen him against the Colorado Kid. He's been here as an advisor and manager.
I swear. He put his hands on me last
Well, you know what? Let me get this straight, Randy. Have you actually challenged Bert Prentice to a match?
That's right. I challenged him to a match. I was going to wait because I have something in mind because it makes me sick looking at him. But Bert Prentice put his hands on me, and coming up, I'm going to have him in the ring one-on-one, and man, I'm going to tear him up.
How about that, Dave?
Well, that'll be the interesting match, and that'll be the place to do it is in the ring.
Look out!
Oh, the airplane spin. There he goes, round and round and round. Jamie Dundee's in trouble, dropped in the center of the ring. Colorado Kid slips off the ropes. Jamie Dundee had moved out of the way. Well, we're trying to talk about the match.
Let me ask you this. Is there any way on earth that you could pick up Bert Prentice and give an airplane spin to him?
I'm just going to run around and he'll have a heart attack. He's so fat. He'll have a heart attack.
I heard you, Randy. I heard you.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see Bill Dundee interfere?
What?
Randy, did you see Bill Dundee interfere?
Giving Colorado Kid some advice.
I see.
Leave him alone.
Come on, referee, count. What's the matter?
Well, look out. Randy's going after Bert Prentice again. Bert turns and heads this way, and Randy decides to go the other way. Tell you what. lot of change has come over Randy in the last few weeks.
Take a look at this.
Obvious.
Sleeper hold. The unified champions fixing to take a little nap. Let's see, Burt
The referee's out of the ring. He's distracted down here.
Well, that's Burt Prentice doing that.
No, it's Randy doing that.
Look at this.
Great drop kick by Colorado Kid. Look at Dundee up on the apron. What's he doing up there? He shouldn't be there. Colorado Kid around behind Jamie Dundee. Jamie heads for the ropes, and Bill Dundee plants the boot on the top of the Colorado Kid's head, leaves him lying in the ring. Meanwhile, here comes the referee back. Jamie Dundee got him covered. 1, 2. Colorado Kid reverses. 1, 2. Oh, Bill Dundee jumps in the ring. And that's going to be a disqualification on Jamie Dundee. Bill's trying to declare Jamie the winner. That's not the way it'll be. Colorado Kid with a victory.
Beat King, and Burt Prentice cost him the match.
I saw that. If the referee had been doing his job and been there where he belonged, he would have counted the Colorado Kid out a long time ago.
The referee had been up there where he wanted to be. He would have seen Bill Dundee earlier. Disqualification on Jamie Dundee.
Burt Prentice! Burt Prentice! Burt Prentice! Burt Prentice! If you have any guts, come over here, Burt Prentice. I got something to say. He's a big, fat, gutless wonder. You're a big, fat, gutless wonder, Burt.
Calm down. Calm down.
I ain't gonna calm down. Let me tell you something, Burt Prentice. I got a match with you. I hate you. You're a big, fat star.
Nobody asked you to be.
Hey, this ain't right. Just like a while ago, yeah, that's 2-on-1. You're the world heavyweight. Hey, you big, fat idiot.
Hold it, hold it.
Look at this. I'm trying to have an altercation with you. Hey, Burt Prentice, and you bring your idiot buddy with you.
Yeah, you just get out of here,
You're
Colorado Kid.
afraid
This
to
is
come
between
out
the...
here.
No, this is between you and Randy Hales. Get out of here. Beat it, idiot.
You're right here with Randy Hales. It's his job today to talk to me.
That's right,
I don't talk to anybody else. What are you, are the world champion?
What'd you say?
I said you can't wrestle no more. You might as well be a
I'll wrestle anytime. Don't you run your mouth.
Jerry Lawler like that. Hey, I'll hurt you talking about my friend Jerry Lawler. I'll hurt you. Don't talk about Lawler's a great...
Hold it. Come here. Wait a minute. Yeah. Now, wait just a minute. Hold the phone just a second. Don't say I can't wrestle anymore. I'll wrestle anytime I want to. As far as I'm concerned, punk, you got that belt for a very short time. You heard the Macho Warrior Rick Hogan. He is going to beat your brains out. You're going to kiss that belt goodbye. But I'll tell you one thing. Right now. If you think I can't wrestle, how about you?
I'm out there wrestling. I'm not sitting behind the counter over here talking to people on TV running my mouth. I'm out here showing my business. I'm out here to...
All right. Hey, all right, listen to this. How about this? Don't worry about it, Fatso. Hey, you challenge him, I'll tell you what. If there's anything left over when the Warrior gets through with you, how about me and you right here next week in this ring, okay? You want to see? Yeah, right. We'll see what kind of champion you are.
Anytime, any day, Lawler, because I done got your number, and it's 1, 2, 3, pal.
Okay, that's fine. You heard that?
I heard it. You're going to destroy him just like I'm going to destroy you. Say something. You know, I come out here. I have my own wrestling company to run, but I come over here. He's the world champion. Yeah, that's what you're trying to tell everybody. No, we're doing very fine, thanks. But I got to stay here every week and watch his back because idiots like you running around. You, the town drunk of professional wrestling. You're out there.
Hey, Randy! Out of the ring!
Big fat pig! 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 You're a big fat
Out. Go Randy, that way. Hey! You better go sit down somewhere, Burt, before you have a heart attack.
You're proud of that? You're proud to call that your friend? You're proud to call that?
Get out of here. Just take
When my 210 pounds lands on that body, you won't see him again.
210 pounds. You need to get a new scale, Orca.
Let's take a break.
Left leg weighs 210 pounds.
Get everything organized. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Hey, we got a big tag team match coming up. Before we get to it,
else big sitting over here
yeah,
that I'm not happy
it's been
about.
sitting there. I'm not happy about it either. I'm not sure exactly what it is. A big box over here, and you see what's pictured on the front and on the top.
Well, I'll tell you
of it
exactly what it is. We got you know, Mike Samples and Sean Benham got a snake box match coming up. That's obviously the snake box, but
Well, is the snake in there?
Well, why don't you go check and see?
No, I don't think I want to
Open it up and see.
I'll tell you what, let's do. We'll talk more about
Corey,
the
open
snake
this box up and see what's in it.
I'm not going over there to that thing.
Yeah, let's leave it alone. Let's do the intros for the match. Folks.
Here we go. One fall, a 10-minute time limit, a combined weight of 469 pounds. Here is the team of Tony Falk and Tony Myers. Their opponents today, a combined weight of 535 pounds. Here is the team of Johnny Rotten and Brickhouse Brown. One fall, a 10-minute time limit. Downtown Bruno is the referee. Over to Gary, the King Lawler, and Dave Brown. Dave, you got your hand full over there.
You're right, Corey. Thank you very much.
Come on, Corey, check this box out.
Downtown Bruno calls for the bell, and we are underway. Johnny Rotten starts against Tony Falk.
This Johnny Rotten, you know, I got a problem with him.
Why?
Well, I mean, you know, he comes out here with Psycho Sid.
Yeah?
And Psycho Sid tells the world that this Johnny Rotten is his brother.
Yes.
Now Tony Falk, I guess, is tearing him up. But anyway, tells everybody he's his brother. And for him to take care of business here in the USWA while Psycho Sid is off gallivanting around the world with the WWF. I got a problem with that.
Well, I know other folks who sometimes travel around the world with the WWF, too.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I think you know what I mean. It's been a criticism leveled at some parties who I don't bother to name right now, but Sid is around from time to time. Johnny Rotten seems to be doing a pretty good job, as a matter of fact, right about now, is taking care of business.
He's gone down to the hood and gotten his partner there, Brickhouse Brown.
Brickhouse takes the tag.
Oh, and he cheats. See, this is some of the stuff that
Wait a minute, let me quote the king, who says you've got to count of 5. You have 5 seconds to get out of the ring once the tag is made, and that was within the time limit. Oh, no, here comes Bill Dundee wandering out again.
Oh, yeah, come on. Hey, Bill, come on over here.
Now, Bill, you
come around this box.
And here's Jamie, too. Bill, you already cost Jamie his match. I suggest you stay out of the action here now.
Well, I wouldn't have get involved if the referee turned around there and counted when he was supposed to. He was down for a 10 count. The only thing I'm out here for is Kingfish. Every time either Jamie Dundee or Bill Dundee's wrestling, Johnny Rotten or Brickhouse Brown keeps sticking their nose in, and I don't know what they want.
Yeah, what's the problem? I just told Dave, I said, I got a problem with this Johnny Rotten. Psycho Sid comes around, tells everybody he's his brother, and then puts him in charge of keeping control over the USWA. You guys are doing fine, right?
Yes, I'm doing fine.
Oh, I'm fine, man. You know what gets me so mad at this guy? Said he is Sid Vicious's brother. Well, obviously, he needs to go back to their home and ask his mom and daddy why he had to be one has a different name than Mr. Vicious. Maybe they're really not brothers. Maybe they're really not kin. Maybe one of them was adopted, huh?
Twin brothers from different mothers. What do you think?
I think that fits perfect.
You guys have fun, but just watch Johnny Rotten in action here against Tony Myers.
That's illegal right there. That's
What's illegal?
He used the point of the toe.
No, he didn't. He used the flat of the boot.
That is an illegal move. And you know, Brickhouse Brown, the soul brother of Memphis, powerbomb of the rhythm and rhyme. What is his deal, man, messing with the Dundees? What is his deal, Dave Brown?
There's a big
that was illegal right there. That was illegal.
Off the rope.
Off the top
2, 3. Brickhouse Brown and Johnny Rotten.
They couldn't do that to you guys, could they?
Trying to roll out of the way, and he landed on the
You
ring.
see, Kingfish, it always takes it to them. Where you see Brickhouse Brown, you see Johnny Rotten. Maybe they're brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers. They are brothers.
Well, they work well as a tag team, I'll tell you that, and they get a victory here today. They leave Tony Myers lying in the middle of the ring, and Tony Falk is going to have to figure a way to get him out of there. The Dundees continue yelling at Johnny Rotten and Brickhouse Brown.
And Brickhouse Brown gets a big win on TV. He'll probably go back home to his neighborhood. All his friends will stage a hold-up in his honor.
Now, stop that. We're going to come back here, and when we come back, still to come, we've got a ladies' match. Also, you got a snake box match. We still haven't talked about that, but we will. We'll see you back here in just a
Check the
moment.
box. Open it up, Dave.
Got a great crowd here with us today. Glad to have all you folks.
Good people.
Love to have you join us here, too. Remember, tickets to Studio Wrestling are absolutely free. We're live on Saturday morning, and we tape
Yes, sir.
WMC TV, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104. There's the address right there. Be sure to put Studio Wrestling tickets on the top of it there so it'll be routed to the right place. And don't forget, you must include a self-addressed stamped envelope with your ticket request. They'll put the tickets in your envelope and send them back to you. If the envelope's not in there, you're probably not going to get the tickets. If you have a group, birthday party, any kind of special group, just be sure to include the name and daytime telephone number of a responsible party so somebody can get with you and find out exactly how many tickets you need. And again, come on down and join us.
Love to have you
Folks
here,
having a good time today, and I think they're going to have a better time, maybe, because we've got a tag team championship match scheduled here. And it's still the question, can Brian Christopher and Wolfie D wrestle together?
Boy, what a big question that is today. Well, we'll find out a bit later on.
Yes, we will. But I want you to be sure to make plans, too. Monday night, back on Monday night, Big One Expo Center. Monday Night Wrestling will be there. It's easy to find. It's exit 5 off of I-40, 240 North. The Big One Expo Center at Hollywood and I-240 North. Easy to find, easy to get to, and some big action coming up. Opening match, how about Flash Flanagan going against Tony Falk? But that's not all.
Got Sean Venom taking on Mike Samples, Dave, and a special stipulation in this bout. It is a snake box match. Someone must be put in a box with the snake and locked in there.
And that box is right over here next to the desk. I don't know if the snake's in there today or not, and I don't want to find out.
I don't either.
It'll be at the Big One Expo Center. The snake will be there, and the loser, oh my goodness, gets put in the
Well, I don't
box
even like looking
with
at that box.
Ooh, and they're going to lock the
snake,
box.
boy.
Oh, wow. That's coming up Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. Mixed men's and ladies tag team match. Miss Texas and Stephen Dunn will be going against Tasha Simone, the new ladies champion, incidentally, and Crusher Bone.
Can't wait for this one, boy. I've been looking forward. And Randy Hales takes on Bert Prentice. Special challenge match. That one's going to be worth the price of admission. And let me tell you, regular prices with a $4 general admission down there Monday night at the Big One. That one's going to be worth seeing.
Unified world title is going to be at stake, too. The Colorado Kid will be defending against the Macho Warrior, Rick Hogan. Keep in mind, Hogan came in here and won the USWA heavyweight title in very short order, being advised by Randy Hales. He's going to be going against the Colorado Kid, and the unified title will be on the line Monday night.
Then a wild tag team battle, all 4 men in the ring at the same time. There's no disqualification. The Dundees, Bill Superstar Dundee and Jamie Dundee, take on the team of Brickhouse Brown and Johnny Rotten. They look awfully good here today.
And all 4 men in the ring at the same time. I don't know how you're going to keep up with that, and thank goodness it's no disqualification on that. Then the main event of the night, no referee in the ring. And here's one reason I wonder how these guys are going to be able to work well today to defend the tag team titles, because, again, they're going to be going against each other at the Big One Expo Center Monday night. Brian Christopher will be going against Wolfie D, and no referee in the ring. It all happens Monday night. 7:30 is bell time at the Big One Expo Center. It's at exit 5, the Hollywood exit, off of I-40, I-240 North. Easy to get to. Let's go to Corey right now with a couple of the participants in that Monday night action.
Okay, doke, Dave. I've got Brickhouse Brown, Johnny Rotten.
You know what, Jamie Dundee, you used to tell people you from the hood. Well, I'm actually from the hood. Palm Place Projects, to be exact. I'm going to tell you something right now. I love it nasty, and I love it rough. I don't remember the last time I got enough. All 4 men in the ring at the same time, that's my kind of thing. No DQ, we gonna kick some serious butt.
Got that right, Brick? Let me tell you people something. There was a time when Johnny Rotten was in the USWA, and there wasn't a rule I didn't break. Well, come Monday night, I promise you one thing. I'm going to break those stinking rules every time I get a chance to put my hands on those Dundees, because there's going to be, you know what to pay, and Monday night it's going to happen.
Looking forward to it. Brickhouse Brown, Johnny Rotten, teaming up at the Big One this coming Monday night, Big One Expo Center, Interstate 40 and Exit 5. Easy to get to you. Look forward to seeing you down there Monday night, 7:30 bell time. Boy, we've got more action coming up, including the USWA Tag Team title bout. We'll see Brian Christopher and Wolfie D defending their titles here today against the Big Bruise Brothers. That's still to come on USWA Championship Wrestling. We'll be back to it. All right, right, we're back on USWA Wrestling. We've got a ladies match coming up right here in the ring. Making her way to the area now, the brand new USWA Ladies Champion, Tasha Simone.
I told these idiots I was going to do it. Miss Texas went and sold my trophy to pay for those extensions in her hair.
Oh, come on.
All I've been hearing about is Miss Texas. Miss Texas. Is she the champion anymore? No, I am.
Well, I see you feel pretty excited here today.
I feel great.
Well, since you're the champion, you've got a match coming up with Miss Texas. Oh, look at there.
Well, Tasha, you running your big mouth again, huh? Already? You the champion?
The real champion.
You're not so tough. You know who ought to be the champion right now? The lady champion? Crush Your Bone. Crush Your Bone should be the champion. He beat me. You did not.
What?
He beat me. Crush Your Bone beat me. You didn't.
Oh, wait a minute, sister. Evidently, they sewed those extensions in your head too tight. You're hallucinating again.
Okay, let's see how tough you are. Get in the ring right now. Crush Your Bone is the lady champion. Crush Your Bone is the lady champion. You're not the lady champion.
Just get up there. We'll do it right now. I'll beat you.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've got a match coming up right now. It's a ladies match. The USWA Ladies Champion climbing on the ring apron now. Tasha Simone. Oh, there you go. Versus Miss Texas. Here we go. 1 fall, 10 minutes. Over to Jerry Lawler, Dave Brown.
All right, thank you, Corey. Tasha body slamming Miss Texas. This is a non-title match, by the way. Tasha, the new champion as a result of action a few days ago.
Don't you start it, too. Don't you claim that Crusher Bones had anything to do with that. Take a look at that. Look at the agility. Look how limber she is, huh?
Yeah, I don't have to claim Crusher Bones had anything to do with it. I think the fans can make their own decision after listening to what Miss Texas had to say and knowing that if she said it, that's the way it is. Tasha, round behind.
Now. What's happening right now? Tasha is proving to the world right now why she is the USWA Ladies Champion. I guarantee you she can beat Miss Texas anytime she wanted to. Any day of the week, twice on Sundays. Miss Texas has gone forever around here, claiming to be the toughest woman around. She's beaten a lot of ladies. She's even beaten a lot of men, but finally she's met her match. Tasha Simone is the best.
Well, we'll see as this match goes on.
And plus, you got buns of steel. Look at that.
Tasha Simone snaps Miss Texas back in the match. Miss Texas not having very good luck right here so far, but there is only a count of 2, and you see Miss Texas quickly breaking that cover to stop the count.
She's pulling her hair there, Tasha. It'll come out right in your hand.
Miss Texas going for the sunset. Can she do it? She's got her down 1. No, only a 1 count. Each of them have had opportunities to get a count of 3.
Come on, Tasha.
Nobody's been able to do it. Tasha Simone.
Off the ropes now. Off the ropes. Come on now, watch it. 1,
Downtown Bruno warning Tasha about using the ropes, especially when she's using the rope to choke Miss Texas.
Oh, come on, Dave. I'm surprised at these fans. Come on, let's have a little more support for your new champion over there.
You can find more support for Miss Texas in the audience in the world for the new champion. She's proven herself time after time in wrestling action in the USWA. Right hand for Miss Texas. Well, she's got the fist leveled up. Tasha brings the boot up.
And you got to give Tasha credit for being able to wrestle with that wedgie she's got to be having right now. I mean, that would be pretty distracting, don't you think? Come on, Tasha. She's finished. You heard that, didn't you?
I hear what Tasha has to say. Count is 1, 2. Oh, she's not finished yet. Only a 2 count. Tasha upset with the slowness of the count, in her opinion, by the referee. As Texas up again. Slam. Tasha back, drop down. Miss Texas had moved out of the way, though.
Come on, Tasha, get up.
Now Miss Texas coming back. Tasha into the ropes. Upper arm by Miss Texas.
This is the part I hate. Then Miss Texas trying to get, listen to her, trying to get all of these people behind her. They don't care about you, Texas.
Miss Texas picking Tasha Simone up by the hair, backs her into the ropes, whips into the ropes across the way, and catches her with a clothesline. Now, who looks like a champion, King?
Well, what do you expect? Texas cheating like a dog. appropriately. She looks like one, too.
Tasha Simone back into the corner. Miss Texas. Open hand. Hey, reversal by Tasha. Miss Texas catches herself. Presses her down. Referee is caught up in it, though, and can't begin a count. Now Miss Texas with the body slam on Tasha Simone. Miss Texas again over in the corner. She's climbing a rope. Oh, look out. Here comes Crusher Bones. Pushes her off the rope. Crusher Bones again interfering in the match. And a count of 1, 2, 3, and...
There you go!
Yeah, but we saw who won the match. It's just like Miss Texas. It's like Miss Texas said last time. Crusher Bones ought to be declared the winner. Not Tasha Simone. Stephen Dunn telling the referee exactly what happened. He's telling the referee that Crusher Bones came out and pushed Miss Texas off the top rope.
Hey, Stephen Dunn, why don't you mind your own stinking business? Stay back there, people.
Now the referee's got Crusher Bones over here. Big discussion underway. Well, the fans are affirming. And the hand of Miss Texas is raised. A reverse decision by the referee. And that sets them off. Stephen Dunn and Crusher Bones going at it. Watching Miss Texas in action again.
Get out of there, Tasha!
Oh, Miss Texas with a great kick. Knocks Tasha back from the ring. And Stephen Dunn and Miss Texas pretty well controlling the ring up there right now. So the winner in the match is going to be Miss Texas on the reverse decision. We still have the USWA Tag Team Championship match to come. Stay with us. We'll be back with it.
A miscarriage of justice.
All right, well, we've had all kinds of action here today. Reverse decision means Miss Texas is the winner of that match.
Can I say something, one thing before we get going? I'd like, did you get a shot of this audience over here? Now, wait, hey,
crowd here today.
No, wait a minute, let me say something. Hey, can you people hear me?
Now, don't insult them.
No,
it's a great audience.
Yeah, no, wait, hold it. Hey. Okay, get the camera off of them, get the camera. Hey, I just want to say, you people are the most pathetic audience I've ever seen in my life.
No, it's a great audience.
Pathetic. They're not.
What a disgrace in the
I don't even know if they're alive or not. They're like they're a bunch of deadheads. I think I hear them breathing. I don't know.
It's a great audience we got here today.
Definitely.
And looking for great audiences around the USWA as the USWA will be on tour for the next couple of weeks here.
Sure will. Hey, we've told everybody about Lady Luck Casino Pavilion Entertainment Center that was originally scheduled for this Wednesday. Well, it's going to be rescheduled. We'll tell you more about it in the days ahead. Coming up Monday night, though, there's going to be wrestling at the Big One Expo Center Monday night, 7:30 bell time, 7 big matches signed. And Friday, November 15th, Independence, Mississippi Independence High School, a special edition of USWA Wrestling, and the King involved in a big
That's right. As you said, it's going to be a very special edition because it's going to take place at the high school down there at 12:30 in the afternoon. They got this assistant principal named Mr. Taylor down there who apparently...
Got a big paddle, I understand.
Yeah, he's got a big paddle. Well, he's going to feel exactly what it feels like to get paddled.
Or you may...
This is what, you know what? All the time when I was in school and I would get paddled. Well, one time I think I got paddled. But anyway, I always wanted to know, I was always thinking, I wish these teachers, I wish this principal knew what it felt like to get paddled. Well, down there in Independence, when I win that match, that assistant principal, Mr. Taylor's going to climb in the ring. He's going to have to bend over and grab his ankles, and the King is going to take his own paddle, and you're going to get it, brother. 3 whacks from the King right there in Independence.
On the other hand,
right.
What about that?
What if you lose the match, huh? What if you lose?
Maybe some old memories come back from
That's true.
no high school days.
You may still be wishing.
Taylor's not paddling the King. Nobody paddles the King. I got news.
We'll find out in Independence, Mississippi, Independence High School Special Edition, 12:30 in Independence. Boy, I may make the drive up just to see that myself, too. Tiptonville, Tennessee. National Guard Armory, Friday, November 22nd, 8 o'clock bell time in Tiptonville. Jerry the King Lawler on the card. Razor Ramon, Wolfie D, Also, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. You'll see the Dundees on the card and the Big Bruise Brothers, Ron and Don Harris.
Incredible card up there.
Oh,
Tiptonville, Tennessee.
Bill, the king is coming, and I'm bringing some of my WWF friends, Razor Ramon and Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
And the next night, I guess you're going to take them up to Jackson, Tennessee. Also, Saturday, November 23rd, it's a big WWF USWA spectacular. This is going to be a card and a half. Get ready, Jackson. Northside High School, sponsored by the Quarterback Club. Gold Dust on the card. Jerry Lawler, Razor Ramon, Brian Christopher, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Miss Texas, Macho Warrior Rick Hogan, and many, many more. Big
WWF and USWA coming to Jackson, Tennessee at Northside High School. It's going to be huge. Get ready, Jackson. We're coming.
Looking forward to it. Friday, November 29th, 8 o'clock bell time, Troy, Tennessee. Going to be at the high school in Troy. A lot of great fans in Troy. We're coming back there. USWA stars will be there. Looking forward to seeing you there in Troy. Nothing in the world like being there, seeing it live when it comes near you. Independence, Mississippi at the high school. It's coming Friday.
Yeah, get ready for that one. We'll find out next week what happened in that one, in that situation. You fans around Independence, make sure you're there because
I don't. You know what? Enough about that. I don't think there's going to be a tag team title match here today. I don't think Brian Christopher and Wolfie D are going to come out here and be partners. Not after what took place last week between them.
Normally, I would disagree with you strongly, but I'm a little shaky on it too. And let me refresh everybody's memory, just in case you missed it last week. Last week, Brian was out here. Wolfie was going to make a presentation to him. We all thought he had bought him a gift or something like that. He comes out here throwing garbage on him and all of that, and Wolfie D really misbehaved badly out here last week. As a result, these two got together at the Big One Expo Center this past Monday night. We have just a few highlights of that action. Let's take a look at it right now. And you know, with the feelings that these two have against each other now, I agree. I think it's going to be very difficult for them to be effective defending the tag team belts. Look at that.
Dave, let me tell you, this was one of the wildest matches we've had in some time in the USWA. These two guys fought all over the Big One, and I mean all over the Big One Expo Center Monday night.
Well, I really don't know what got into Wolfie to cause him to do that, except I know the Dundees definitely were involved. They almost admitted as much out here.
Look at this. He's got Jamie right here.
Well, let me just say this. You see Brian Christopher. There you go. Wow.
Oh, boy. He whacked him with that thing.
Brian Christopher had run his mouth for so long about how he was the head honcho of that tag team. And, he made Wolfie feel bad. You can't blame Wolfie for something like that. He finally gave Brian Christopher what he had coming. And that's what he got again Monday night out there at the Big One. Look at that.
Brian Christopher was humiliated here last week. He asked for help. He asked you for help, and you turned him down.
Yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you got to be
a man. He came out here and begged
on your own 2 feet. Yeah, have you ever seen a grown man beg down on his knees like that? That was ridiculous. What'd you say, Corey? Ridiculous.
Look at this. Right here, they're all jumping on Brian.
Triple team.
Triple team, and that's exactly right.
Well, you know what? I was just going to say, if Brian Christopher is so popular like you guys say, where's all his friends to help?
Well, they all came, but unfortunately, no one made it into the ring, all of them. Wolfie, Jamie Dundee, and Bill Dundee, they kept them all out of there.
And you're going to tell me that Wolfie D and Brian Christopher are going to be partners out here in just a few minutes? I don't think so.
I don't know about that either.
This was quite a little party there at the Big One, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, for the Dundees and Wolfie D it was. And, you know, I especially can't see Wolfie doing this after some of the things that Bill Dundee especially has said about him and done to him. There again.
Yeah, Dundee was just tossing that trash can, boy, like he was playing in the World Series. As soon as they came running down the aisle, he stopped him.
Well, I found out that... Look at this! My move! Oh, Wolfie! Oh, you've been watching the King, hasn't he?
Illegal pile driver, that was.
Yeah, illegal. The match was over. What do you think? Did you see that?
Totally
they didn't show the entire match. You just show the very end there when Brian Christopher did that super kick, he calls it. I saw a bicuspid and a molar fly out of Wolfie's mouth, and nobody talks about how that was a cheap shot.
Look at that. There's Dundee tossing that can. As soon as anyone came running down that aisle, he was
people out of the audience or what?
It was Flash Flanagan, was it? Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Flash in the pan Flanagan.
Flash Flanagan, Tony Williams, all down there. All came out to help out.
They knocked the referee down.
Yeah, that cost a little bit of money. A small fine.
Sure did.
small fine, yeah.
You know, the Dundees are independently wealthy. They would care less about small fine.
Well, they may not be wealthy long if they keep that up. USWA infractions committee will have all the money.
I think we've seen enough of this. I think the picture is clear. Wolfie's the better man. Wolfie was the leader of the team. Look at this.
I think the picture's clear that they all triple team, Brian, and all the guys just continuously beat up on the guys to the match was over.
I think it's very clear that you put 3 against 1. I don't care who the 1 is. If it's you, Jerry the King Lawler, you're going to have a tough time defeating three very tough opponents, and that's what was going on there. And they knocked the referee out of it, so there was no order whatsoever, and it just went on and on like that. And ridiculous is a very good word to describe it.
Got that right. Boy, I could beat up 3 guys. I could handle 3 guys. I'm sorry, Brian Christopher can't. He's just not the man I am. That's all there is to it.
Well, someday you may have the chance.
Hooter girls!
Something like that. Can they be a tag team? I don't know. But the tag team match is scheduled. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with USWA tag team titles on the line when we come back.
Sorry to have my back turned, but I'm not trusting you with this snake box over here.
What do you mean? I'm doing nothing, Corey. Go ahead. Open the box up. See what we got.
What? I don't want to open it.
Hey, speaking of snakes.
Oh, boy. Here he is, making his way around the ring area. 1/2 of the USWA Tag Team Champions. Too sexy, Brian Christopher. Here he is, Dave.
You know, he doesn't look too worried about this match coming up right here. He's happy. He's smiling. He's greeting the fans.
Well, I imagine he's not worried. Probably coming over here to tell you there ain't going to be a match.
Well, we'll find out. He's got both titles with him. Be careful on that box here, Brian. How you doing, Dave?
How you doing, Corey? You know, it's good to always come out here and know I still got some people that are behind them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. While I stand out here, hey, let me just say this. I'd like to have all these people behind me, too, when I got my car in reverse. Oh. There you go, Lawler. Jokes, more jokes. Well, I don't want to hear anything come out of your mouth while I'm standing out here right now.
Say that again.
After he turned his back on me, I don't want to hear a word out of him. Now, everybody knows what's been going on between me and Wolfie D. Just last week, standing right out here, Wolfie D came out with a trash can, bashed me over the head, and then poured garbage all over me, everything he could find. Well, Wolfie D, all you're doing, boy, is making me mad. All you're doing is you're getting yourself into a lot of hot water. You're going to get yourself crippled, boy, because I am not going to stand for it anymore. And all the hate I have for you, every bit of hate, I got just the same amount of love for championship titles. And here today, the championship committee said that me and Wolfie D have to defend these titles.
Yeah, you've got to defend.
Right? Well, I want to get Wolfie D out here right now.
Yeah.
All right. I know you're back there, and I want you to come out here, Wolfie.
All right.
Where's the snake at?
Here's Wolfie D, the other half of the tag team champions, coming out here now.
Come here, Wolfie. No, come here. I want to tell you something right now. Away from me. I want you to listen up. Now, we have to defend these titles. And right now for 15 minutes. 15 minutes is all I'm asking. 15 minutes is all I'm telling you. That you better not turn your back on me. You better stand over there.
Telling me what to do. Look, let me tell you something. I showed you last week exactly what I thought of you, and I showed you what I thought of those stupid tag team titles and being your stupid partner. I ain't doing it no more. But this committee has decided that I have to. So I tell you what, Brian, you just do your thing and I'll do mine and we'll get this over with.
Well, there is the word from Wolfie as he's going to the ring there, Brian.
Just let it be known I gave you fair warning, Wolfie D. He better be a partner right now, and then after this match is over with, his butt's mine.
Brian Christopher, Wolfie D, and Dave, let me tell you, these guys have got a tough task here today. Try to get themselves ready for these Bruise
Right
Brothers.
now, Wolfie, all you gotta do
Exactly
is
right. Very tough competition,
That's all
and here
you
they
gotta
are right now. Corey, you want to do the official introductions for this championship match?
Here they are, Dave, coming in a combined weight of 587 pounds out of Orlando, Florida, and returning to the USWA, here are the Bruise Brothers. Wow. Their opponents today, a combined weight of 441 pounds. They are the USWA Tag Team Champions. Here is Wolfie D and Too Sexy Brian Christopher. And San Bruno is the referee. We're ready for it, guys.
All right. Well, I got to tell you, they have put their differences sort of aside. Not really.
Come on.
Brian Christopher and Wolfie D.
Move right now.
I got to think that the chances of Brian Christopher and Wolfie D retaining the tag team championships here today are near zero. Very, very close to a zero chance that they'll be tag champions when this day is over.
Yeah. Well, Brian, he likes to be a hero, but you're right, he's going to wind up at 0 today.
Well, Wolfie will be a 0 too as far as the tag team titles are concerned. He goes over for the tag.
That's a smart move. That's a good move. Wolfie showed his athleticism in there.
Getting over to the corner, rolling over to the corner and getting a tag. And that's, yeah, you're right, that's all right.
Look at the size of these Bruise Brothers. These guys are about 6'9" each.
They are huge. There's no doubt about it. We saw them early on in their wrestling career, and they have really, really gone on to be forces in wrestling. They are back here today trying to take the USWA tag title. Brian Christopher hammered across the back. The Bruise Brothers. Whoa! High in the air, down on the mat. Right fist, back in the corner.
Well, you know, I'm almost speechless here, Dave. Whoa! Brian Christopher,
Well, I'm not totally speechless, let me tell you why.
well, now I'm speechless because the guy's actually making a show in here.
Well,
I was fixing to say, he's got to be an idiot to even go in there. Oh, see, there you go. Yeah, what do you think, Brian? You didn't know that was going to happen? Huh?
Wolfie not taking the tag. I got to hand it to Brian Christopher for bravery, for upholding the integrity of the tag team belt. Showing up here today, ordered here by the committee, under circumstances that he absolutely does not like. He and Wolfie just cannot wrestle effectively as a tag team today. I think we've seen that already.
Well, what Brian is fixing to get handed to him is his butt right here by these Bruise Brothers.
Look at Brian. He's having to do it all by himself, and he's giving it his best shot against both of the Bruise Brothers. Good drop kick. One of the Bruise Brothers down on the floor. The other one's still in the ring. Brian celebrating. Goes to the corner looking for a tag.
And he's got no partner.
Moves. His partner is gone, and he gets hammered from behind.
Yeah. Like I said, Dave, this is one of those things, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to tell Brian Christopher, come on, wise up, be a man. Look out.
One,
No.
two, almost. Thought he might have had a chance. He only got a 2 count. And again, Wolfie refusing the tag.
See, this is one of those things where you let your ego and you let pride get in the way of common sense. He had to know that Wolfie D is not going to try to help him in this match. Does he think he can beat both Bruise Brothers? Look at this.
No, he's really giving it a shot here, and I think pride has a lot to do with
He's
it.
fixing to get a shot here. Look at this. Oh!
It didn't work out well for Brian.
He went for a double clothesline, and he got slammed.
Yeah, he had tried it and gotten away with it earlier, but he didn't that time. The Bruise Brothers hammer him down to the mat.
That's what I'm saying. All about the ego. You heard him stand out here and say how much he loved championship belts. Well, his love of a championship belt may cost him his career if he's not careful. These two guys right here, the Bruise Brothers, they can end your career in one match.
Brian hit the mat hard after hitting the turnbuckles hard. He's struggling to make it to the corner, but it's not going to do him any good.
Not going to do him a bit of good. You think Wolfie D isn't enjoying this? I mean, he came out here last week and he put the championship belt, the tag team belt, in the garbage can.
Yeah, he did.
That should tell Brian Christopher right there. He don't care about being his partner. He don't care about the belts.
Which, again, it almost leaves me speechless. Here's a man who was one half of the tag team champions with PG-13. Valiantly defended that belt against all odds, against overwhelming odds, time after time after time. And then he comes out here last week and dumps it in the garbage. What's wrong with Wolfie D?
Better be asking what's wrong with Brian Christopher right now. His ribs broke, his elbow cracked there. What's wrong with him?
Well, the main thing that's wrong with him is he is trying his best to single-handedly defend those tag team belts, and it's not working.
Come on, Brian Christopher. Now's the time to be a man. Reach down deep inside and muster up what guts you got left and see if you can pull out a victory. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to come up with anything.
The Bruise Brothers continue to dominate. Brian Christopher still hanging in there, though.
They ought to just go in and beat him now.
Big, powerful body slam by the Bruise Brothers. He climbs the rope. He's sitting on the top rope, standing on the middle rope now. Soft. Brian moves out of the way, and he doesn't even try for the corner. That is a smart move. Don't even go over there, Brian, because you know.
Oh, no, look. There's how smart Brian Christopher is. He is going over there.
Well, it's not going to be a tag, I can tell you. Wolfie holds a hand out and then smiles and says, no tag. You do it yourself. No tag. Brian nails in. Well, there's a good tag.
Oh!
Both Bruise Brothers set, waiting for
Double
one,
boot.
two, and it's
Whoa!
over. We have new USWA Tag Team Champions here today.
New tag team champions.
The Bruise Brothers have won the belts from Brian
Show those
Christopher.
belts to these morons.
They won it from Brian Christopher, who tried his best to defend the belts. Could not do it. Wolfie D, now what's he doing? Climbing in there, gloating over the fact that Brian has been beaten up.
Oh!
Oh, come on, Wolfie.
Roberto Alomar.
Wolfie D, with absolutely no respect for the belts, for the fans, for his tag team partner, stalks out of here. He was no help at all in the match today. Brian tried to do it all himself, and as we indicated, it was going to be tough, and he just couldn't do it. Let's take a break.
Too big, about size 16 boots right in the face.
We'll be back. And I want to talk more about that snake box over there, too.
In just a moment, we're going to tell you about all of the action coming up Monday night at the Big One Expo Center, Interstate 40, Hollywood exit number 5. But right now, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to talk to Wolfie D about what he just pulled out here. USWA tag titles at stake. Let me tell you, I am very, very disappointed in this attitude you've taken, Wolfie. That is ridiculous.
What are you talking about? What attitude? I'm just doing what Brian Christopher needs to have done to him. He's nothing but a piece of garbage, just like all these other stinking rednecks.
Come on, Wolfie.
Huh? Yeah.
So
I proved it. Did you see on the tape when they showed it who was doing the damage there, huh? Wolfie D was beating the stink out of Brian Christopher. If you saw, it was about 3 minutes long, and me just
Wolfie
beating him
D, Jamie Dundee, and Bill Dundee.
No. They were just watching. I was doing all the stuff. You know, I was beating him up, man. He couldn't do nothing. Well, this week, Brian Christopher, I get a chance one more time right here in the stinking town of Memphis to do what? Embarrass Brian Christopher in his hometown again. Oh, no, it's not, Bull. You're going to find out. No. You're going to find out, Brian Christopher. There's going to be no referee in the ring, so that means I can do whatever I want to do. That means I might bash you with this hubcap all night long until blood flows out of your face like the stinking piece of garbage you are, Brian Christopher. You... I'm trying to talk. Make them be quiet while I'm trying to talk. If you got, I ain't coming out here no more if y'all don't shut up. Brian Christopher, I'm kicking your butt at the big one Monday night.
Well, we'll see the Valley sign, just one of the big bout sign from Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. Let's tell you now about the entire card. 7:30 is bell time. Of course, the USWA food court opens up at 6 o'clock from 6 until 7:30. Get down there early and be there with us Monday night, 7:30 bell time, opening bout of the night. You'll see Flash Flanagan taking on Tony Falk. Then a special snake box match when Sean Venom will be taking on Mike Samples with the snake box rules in there. Someone must be put in the box with the snake.
And locked in.
Yeah, locked in that thing down there. Boy.
It's going to be interesting. We'll talk more about this snake box out here a little bit later on, but that's going to be something. Put them in the box and lock them in there with the snake. We know the snake will be in it there Monday night.
Box.
I don't know if the snake's in there today or not, and I don't really want to find out.
Let's hope not.
Mixed men's and ladies tag team match. Miss Texas and Stephen Dunn. Yeah, they'll be teamed up. They'll be all in the ring from the beginning of the match when it all gets down there. The mixed men's and ladies match. Stephen Dunn and Miss Texas against Tasha and Crusher Bone.
Then we got the special challenge match, Randy Hales. Boy, you have to wonder about the attitude that Randy's got, but let me tell you, coming up Monday night, Bert Prentice is highly upset that what Randy's pulled out here in the last few weeks, and they'll be getting it on at the big one Monday night.
Should be upset. We're all upset.
Yeah.
Randy needs some help. Randy's been listening to only one person, and that's the wrong person. He's been listening to Lawler.
Yeah.
That's the wrong person to be listening to in that sort of situation. Unified World title is going to be on the line. Colorado Kid, he's the champion. He is going to be going against the guy who won the USWA title, and actually, this is a match unified title against the USWA title. Both belts will be on the line. Winner take all. Colorado Kid will be going against the Macho Warrior Rick Hogan.
Then we got a wild tag team battle when the Dundees, Bill Dundee and Jamie Dundee, take on Brickhouse Brown and Johnny Rotten, all 4 men in the ring.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I don't care. You care about that match? I don't stinking care, Corey. Put the camera on this face. Put the camera on this face. Wolfie D, I'm talking to you, boy. Everything's funny. Everything's funny to everybody. Well, it ain't funny to me anymore. You got it? You are mine, Wolfie D. There's gonna be nobody down there at the big one. And nobody. Nobody who's gonna pull me off of you. No stinking referee. You got it. There ain't gonna be no referee. Right out here, you just cost me the titles. And you also cost me a lot of punishment. Well, now, Wolfie D, you, boy, you are mine! Monday night, you be there. You be there. Because I'll be there when you get there, and I'll be there when you're gone, boy. And you're gonna be gone. So go to the hospital when I get through with you. Like I said, I'm gonna cripple you. And I mean it. With everything in me, Wolfie D, you are a dead man. You got it? He's gotta be mine.
He's upset.
I haven't seen him that upset in a long time.
I haven't either, but with good reason. I mean, he's abandoned by Wolfie D out here in a tag team match, a forced tag team match, forced by the committee. And then Wolfie D does absolutely nothing except make him go all the way. That's after the humiliation he suffered out here last week with the trash and the garbage and all that sort of stuff. But he's right. There will be no referee in the ring for that main event. It'll be Wolfie D against Brian Christopher Monday night. That's the main event at the Big One Expo Center. 7:30 is bell time. Make your plans to be there right now. It promises lots of action coming up this week.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We'll be back. We still got more wrestling action to go. We'll have it for you when we come back.
Come on, we don't need. Hey, come on. What's in there, Dave?
Couldn't see the whole thing. I didn't see the snake, but I could. There's the snake.
The snake. Yeah, goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. We've got 6-man tag team action coming up. Boy, always surprising right here. Look out.
Yeah. Well, you wanted the snake. He's just going to bring it over and show it to you.
Yeah.
You're the one who wanted to open the box.
Got it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Fangs. I'm going to go ahead and put him on in here in this box. Don't worry. You ain't got to stay in there long. Mike Samples will be there to join you.
You're not going to put Mike Samples in that box with that snake. No, you're not.
Oh, six-man tag team action, and we've got Thing over here. I don't know how security is, but he's over in the box. Coming up now to the expiration of our time. First introducing in the ring from Dallas, Texas, Stephen Dunn. From Indianapolis, Indiana, Flash Flanagan. And from the Snake Pit, Sean Venom. Their opponents making their way to the ring area now.
Don't even start that stuff. I've got something. Look, what is this box doing out
There's
here,
a
Corey?
snake, and the snake is in there. He put the snake in there.
Snake is in there?
Yes. It's in there, definitely. So you better stay on your P's and Q's, Samples, I guarantee.
Well, let me tell you something. Crusher Bones and the Macho Warrior, they're going to make sure that we get rid of these punks today, and we're going to come over here and get the snake, and Macho Warrior will probably wrap it around his fist and pull it apart, because I ain't going in that snake box.
Boy, I tell you. Six-man tag team action to the expiration of our time. Mike Samples, Crusher Bones, and teaming up with them, the USWA Heavyweight Champion from the state of Florida, Macho Warrior Rick Hogan. Over to Jerry the King Lawler and Dave Brown.
Thank you, Corey. The referee says let's sound the bell and get the six-man tag team match underway. The box is over here, and the snake is in there now.
All ready for the snake box match that's coming up. Mike Samples, look. Mike Samples, the snake is in the box. That Sean Venom thinks that this week he's going to put you in the box with that snake.
That big 10-foot-long python.
It's in that box.
I'm not going in there, Jerry Lawler. I'm not going in there. I'm telling you something. On my honor, and you know I've never lied, I'm not going in there, baby. King Kong, Godzilla, or Freddy Krueger all together couldn't put me in there. You know something? I think Sean Venom has outsmarted himself. You know, that snake is his pet. And that's his buddy, and he strokes it and all that. But you know, when that lid is closed and the padlock's on, it's pitch dark black in there. That snake won't know if it's Sean Venom or me or whoever. As soon as I put him in there, he won't know what's happening. He'll coil around his throat and kill him, I promise. I'm not going in there, Jerry Lawler. That's a promise to you, I promise.
You heard that, didn't you, Dave?
I heard
Watch it, Mike, watch it.
I also heard him say he never lied, which I know is not true.
He's got a point there.
Randy Hales, Randy's got a briefcase out here. Randy, what are you doing?
What's that box, Randy?
Springing out of the ring.
Look at this.
Down to the mat, count of 1-2. Only a 2 count on Crusher Bones.
All right, I'm going to give Flash Flanagan a little credit here.
Yeah, you better.
He's had a lot of fancy moves, and so does this Stephen Dunn. Sure, they're both good wrestlers, but they make one fatal mistake, and that's trying to please these idiot fans out here, Dave. Who cares what they think? Get in there, take care of business, win your matches. That's the most important thing. Mike, don't worry about this snake. Oh. Sean Venom is bitten off more than he can chew with Mike Samples, if you know what I mean.
Well, we'll find out when the snake box match happens, and it's going to happen very, very soon.
Come on, Mike. Hey, Mike, bring him over here. Put him in this box.
Whoa.
I'm going to get him here first.
Yeah, you better plan on how you're going to get him over here first.
Whoa!
Sean Venom takes him over and down. Good drop kick, puts Mike Samples on the mat. Mike not looking too good right now. Mike Samples in some trouble. If this were the snake box match, he would really have to be worried that he was very close to going in there with a snake.
Not the snake box match, even though the snake box is out there with the snake in it. Yeah! Mike! Bring him over here, Mike! Big elbow, baby, big elbow!
A big elbow, in fact, with Sean Venom down on the mat. Samples picks him up with a hair, makes the tag on a Macho Warrior, Rick Hogan. Hogan, this guy's huge. He's the USWA Heavyweight Champion.
And soon to be the Unified Champion. This guy could have all the belts. What about that?
Well, that match is coming up, too. Belt against belt.
Come on. Knock his fangs out.
Macho Warrior makes the tag on Crusher Bones. Crusher Bones. Look at Randy Hales. Randy, for heaven's sakes, get away from the ring.
Wait a minute, I'll see if I can have a word with Randy.
Well, send Randy out of here before he gets himself in trouble. He's already insulted Burton. He's involved in a match. Now he's interfering in this one. Need to be. You need to send it back up there.
I didn't send it back up there.
Yeah, well, what's he doing up there with samples then?
Oh, look at this. Wait a minute, we've done lost control here, Dave. Randy, look at, get out of the way, Randy. You don't need to be involved in this.
All 6 of them in the ring. Mike Samples dumped out of the ring on the floor. Sean Venom drops down. Samples are not too far from that box with a snake.
Watch this box, Mike, watch this box.
Sean Venom hammers Samples into the box. Slams his head into it again. He's got the lid open. Look out, the snake line. Referee, behind. Look out, Samples almost dumped in the box by Sean Venom.
Look at it. Look at it. Oh, my God.
Macho Warrior Rick Hogan is choking Flanagan up there. Oh, Samples almost in the box. Almost, but not quite. Can he get him in there? Can he get him in there? Look out. Randy Hales. Randy. This one is totally out of control. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break, and we're going to try to get this settled. We'll be back. Oh, we got him out of here. The match was stopped by the referee, so it was just totally out of control. So
all right, listen. Our Hooter girl Mandy has volunteered to take the snake, get the snake, and take it back there.
Don't leave the snake alone. Leave the snake alone.
Why would you want to make her do that?
We'll just leave it in the box. Hey, we've got new tag team champions here today. Brian Christopher gave it his best shot. He was basically wrestling alone. Wolfie D time and again refuses a tag. The Bruise Brothers are the USWA Tag Team Champions.
Boy, face down here, right in between. They got bad lighting on you, Mandy. Get right in there. There we go. There we go.
That was just one of the things that went on today. Colorado Kid against Jamie Dundee. It was Brickhouse Brown and Johnny Rotten over Tony Falk and Tony Myers. Miss Texas wins in a reverse decision over Tasha Simone. And, of course, this one was stopped here in just a minute.
Sit down right there,
Come on.
Mandy. Sit down right
We're
there.
out of time, fans.
That looks a lot better right there.
For Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.